Okay, let's get started. In order to set the concealer, I'm gonna put Fighter on the crease and slightly above. Okay. I'm gonna take a small blending brush and I'm going to take Strength and put that on the actual crease of my eye so we can get some color there. I think out of everything I have in my collection, I only have 3 total ColourPop palettes, this one included. So here, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this shade and this shade are glittery. They look really nice, to be honest. But I feel like this is gonna give me a really natural looking eye look. But let's deepen up the outer corner with Guiding Spirit. You can take it on a smaller fluffy brush. I'm gonna really deepen the outer corner right here. I feel like with this eyeshadow palette, it's very hard to not get a very beautiful diffused neutral eye look, if that's really what you want to go for. Now, for the lid, I think I'm gonna take Loyal, so that red golden shade in the middle, and I think I'm just gonna take that on my little finger right here. Wow, it feels interesting. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but some of the glitter is sticking to my eyelashes. I have very curly eyelashes, so it sometimes makes it difficult for me to put anything on them. I mean, to put anything on my lid without having it get caught on my eyelashes. Whoa, that looks beautiful. I'm gonna have to deepen up the outer corner for that. There you go. So it kind of messed up a little bit. But if you see my finger, it is still red. So even though it's glitter, there's like a jelly base to it. Okay, let me see if I can show you. This is still the finger that I used to apply the red color. Only went into it twice. And look at that. It's more of a goldeny, like a shimmery red, but more of a like a gel base. So that's what you're seeing right there, and there's still color on my finger. So the glitteriness comes from the golden shadow that's embedded in that jelly like formula. Let me clean up the mess I made with a small shadow blending brush. And my finger. Whoa. Okay, so as you can tell, this is a beautiful eyeshadow. But now I have to go back and blend some more of that guiding spirit onto the outer corner. Let me go and finish my face, and then we can come back and talk about the rest of the items that I bought for this collection. Okay, so now that I'm finished with the rest of the face, I'm gonna finish up the eyes. And I think I'm just gonna do this on the bottom lash line. Which, by the way, the name of the shade is Strength. Okay. And then I'm gonna go with a liner brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Legacy, which is the darkest brown. And this shade, if you guys can tell, it has little sparkles in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap it off. Hopefully that'll get rid of the sparkles. And I'm gonna nudge this right against the lashes. And I'm gonna go about half of the way in and just make sure I diffuse it very well. Excuse the noise. The little baby woke up and the big old husband is keeping him busy and out of here. And there's nowhere for me to run. but see how that deepened up the eyes pretty good. And then I'm going to go in with that same liner brush, and I'm going to take the black shadow. I'm going to dab that black shadow in here, tap off the excess, which hopefully taps away the glitter, and I'm going to just mesh that on the upper lashes, and then just judge it back and forth. I think that looks good, right? Hopefully. And just with whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna flick it up. And then back in. And it gives me a very diffused kind of liner look. Something that you could hardly see. So there you go. And for the inner corner, I feel like maybe like a girl. Let me see. So that is like a girl right there. It's a very pretty reflect. But then there's also this one, which is strike a match. And that's like a girl, and that's strike a match. I think I'm gonna go with like a girl, just because it's a little more subtle and less chunky. Oh my goodness, those two are gonna drive me crazy. There you go. That looks really nice in the inner corner. Just so you guys know, it seems like these might be glittered shadows, but once you put them on and you diffuse them, it doesn't seem all that glittery anymore. So far, pretty good. Now moving on to the lips. So this is the box that the lipstick came in. That's what it looks like on the right side. This is it on the left side. And that's the front of the box. This is what the actual bullet looks like. And it says ColourPop right here. And then Mulan and Disney right up there. And there's a big magnolia, or not magnolia, it's a cherry blossom. Right there and right there. They look very pretty. Then when you open it, right to the side of Mulan, you have here, and in the back as well, right here. It's a little inscription. And that is the actual bullet. And it's a pretty interesting shape for a bullet lipstick, if you can tell. It's like flat right at the top and a little bit pointed, but it ends, like those sharp edges fade as it goes down the bullet. I think that looks really interesting. Yes, I've already put this on my lips because I couldn't help myself. It's a nude, it's beautiful, and I wanted to wear it. And I have to admit, the formula is amazing. I've never tried any of ColourPop bullet lipsticks. This surprised me. I'll probably buy more bullet lipsticks from ColourPop from now on. So let's put this on. It'll go really well with the eye look. This is the only lip product that I bought. They also had a bright red lipstick. They had a lip gloss, and they had another lipstick, I think, but I'm not sure what the shade on that was. This one was my favorite because it's nude, it's wearable for everyday things, and I already have more than enough lip glosses than what I know I'm going to use up. So I decided to just go with this because I know that I'm definitely going to get the use out of it. And in any case, the packaging is really pretty. So even if I finish it, I can still keep the bullet and display it on my vanity or display it on my makeup collection. Okay, so the component looks like this. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna keep it even after I'm done with it, and hopefully I will be done with this pretty soon because I love it. And that's what it looks like on the lips. Honestly, to me, this is beautiful. This is something I will probably wear every day. And I'm not lying to you when I say I love it. My final thoughts on the collection from ColourPop and Disney Mulan. In all honesty, the palette. The palette I recommend for makeup newbies. So anyone who has recently been introduced to makeup, someone who is a fan of Disney would get a lot of use of this. So new to makeup, fan of Disney, great product for you. If this product is for someone who uses makeup constantly and uses things up, and they buy things for their usability, so for getting use out of this, I can promise you these are neutral colors. It has some great pops of color. It has some beautiful shimmers in here, and I definitely think that someone who uses makeup to use it up and to get use out of it would absolutely have this, would love to have this in their collection. If you are a person who buys makeup for their versatility, then I would say you might want to skip on this because this is neutrals. It just has 2 pops of red, you know, a 1 gold. You can get a gold shade almost in any other palette, any other neutral palette. It will have a beautiful bronze color and it will have a beautiful golden color. So I definitely don't think that this is for people who like variety in their makeup collection. Now, if you buy this as a collector's item, as something that you will love to have whether you use it or not, and for you that is a good enough reason to invest money into this, I can tell you, just buying the 3 products, the skincare, buying the bullet lipstick, and buying this, it was $50 for me. That to me is an investment on makeup. And for me, I didn't mind spending that money because I look at the packaging. Okay, look at the outside, look at the inside. Even if I'm not to use this ever, even if this goes bad in my collection, I wouldn't care because I bought it for the packaging, I bought it for the aesthetics of it. I'm keeping all the packaging on this. I'm keeping all of it, honestly. The liquid lip products, the reason I didn't buy them is because I knew I was not going to get any use out of it. I already have a good amount of lip glosses. To me, those 10 lip glosses are good enough. I don't need anything else in my collection. The red liquid lipstick, I don't need it. I honestly do not need it because I hardly ever wear liquid lipstick. When I used to work at the hotel, I would wear red liquid lipstick a lot more often than I do now. And unless you use red liquid lipstick on a consistent basis, I cannot, I can't in good faith recommend you get a bundle of a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss that you know you might not use. You know what I mean? For this is great for people who love a neutral nude lip color. It looks very peachy on me, but on the bullet itself, you can tell that it has some pink to it. So if maybe you have a cooler tone, this might pull a little more neutral for you. For me, it seems to pull a little bit more orangey, peachy nude. But in all honesty, I feel like if a cool tone person were to wear that, they would be able to pull it off as just a neutral nude lip. And that's it. For this, the face products, I don't know if I will be talking about it in a favorites later on or what have you. At the moment, I'm currently using a Mulan lip treatment, so I will not be busting open the lip mask. The Jasmine face milk. It's sort of like a extra moisturizing step. Right now we're heading into summer. I don't really think that I need an extra moisturizing step, so I'm going to wait to incorporate that into my routine. But I love the fact that this is gonna stay in my collection forever. Why? Because I'm keeping the packaging. I'm keeping the packaging. That's what I invested for. The packaging on this is also very pretty, but I honestly think that what makes it look so pretty is the fact that it has this milky yellow color to it as the background color. I really definitely think that gives it part of its aesthetic. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this. I will try and talk about this in a future favorites or empties video. That's where I'll give you my opinion, but by that time I'm pretty sure it's not really gonna matter. This is not gonna be something that is in everybody's mind anymore, so I doubt it. I've never tried any of the fourth ray beauty products at all, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, yes, I absolutely love the face masks or the face milks from ColourPop, definitely invest in this. I don't know. I personally don't know. But if you like it for the packaging, buy it. If you know you like the products, their face milks. I do know that this lip product is the first of its kind. So if you want to try out the lip product, buy it. But if you're not interested in a lip treatment, if you're not interested in in skincare products, do not buy the skincare set. Just plain and simple. The formula. Now let's move on to the formula of the shadows. They blend beautifully. They are very pigmented, but you can definitely still manipulate them to what you want them to be. If you want them to be more pigmented, they can be more pigmented. If you want a light wash of color that you can work with, you can also do that by tapping off your brush a little bit. There seems to be hardly any fallout from any of the shades except for the glitter. The glitter, just like any other glitter, it'll get everywhere. But once it's on your face and once it sets, it's not going anywhere. So only at the moment of application is it going to, flake off a little bit here and there. It's not an exaggerated amount, but you will still be able to see it all over your face. So you might just want to do your eyes first before you go in with the glitter. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can recommend. Anything else that I might have forgotten about? Oh yes, the blushes. The reason I didn't get the blushes is because they looked way too light, way too neutral tone. And at the moment of this launch, I had only seen 3 videos. And those 3 videos, the people who reviewed them, they were honestly fairly fair, so they were pretty pale skinned girls. I'm Hispanic, I'm medium tan skin. At the lightest that I can get is medium light. So it's not like if I were to get really tan, which we're going into summer again, so if I were to get really tan, it's not like any of those colors would have worked for me. So I just decided to completely forego those blushes, as well as the fact that it seemed like they were a bit on the shimmery side. I do not like shimmer in my blushes. Glowy blushes, because they're baked, yes, but shimmery blushes, I have a little bit more of a hard time working through those. So that is why I passed on the blushes. If you're fair skin, maybe you might like them, especially more because they look to be on that side of Dallas from Benefit, which is a little bit more on the nude side. So you could use them as like a bronzer blush kind of mix, and it looks really pretty on fair skin girls. I would never be able to pull that off. So that is my opinion. If you found this useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know how I can improve my content for you, and please share my video. Share with your mom, your dad, your uncle, your tia, your neighbor down the street, and you know, anything helps me a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, be happy, and see you on the next one. Bye.